Hi, I'm Jeff Rouse, executive producer of Our Story Productions, and joining me again today is my lovely wife, Denise.
Thank you, Jeff. And today, we will be your host for part 2 of this special show that recognizes the volunteers that tell our story, small town living at its best.
As we shared in part 1, Our Story is being aired in over 1 million households, spotlighting points of interest and businesses located to date in 174 towns. This is made possible due to the outstanding group of volunteers we now have that number 54.
The challenge over the years has been how to tell the stories taking place in our communities in a unique and entertaining manner. Summer of 2008, an idea was developed to do a segment that would take a humorous look at small town living on a soap opera spoof.
Though the segments would not feature points of interest of our communities, they would add a bit of humor to each show. So with the help of our volunteers, we began airing the soap opera spoof As the Corn Grows.
The response to the soap was overwhelming. Viewers reacted to quirky and over-the-top characters. We now would like to recognize the volunteers who play the characters you have come to know on As the Corn Grows.
As long as you're all in here, I want to say my goodbyes. As I lay here dying, I've had a lot of time to reminisce about all those years, long, long ago, when all my nieces would come out and play in my pool and drink lemonade on my porch.
Well, nieces, but how about me? I'm your only nephew.
Well, I have some fond memories about you too, John. When that camel spit in your eye and you kept going on and on and on about it.
There'll be more summers, Aunt Ella. There will.
I hear the Lord a-calling, my little prairie angel. But my last thoughts have been about Katie, my darling, darling, darling Katie.
Is she?
She's gone.
Who's Katie?
What? You remember Katie?
I don't.
She used to come every summer for a whole week and play with you.
You know, she's that big shot magazine editor out there in Hollywood.
Mrs. Swanson, don't forget to pick the rhubarb. And you, John, it was just camel spit. Get over it.
Is she?
She's really gone this time.
This is Dougie Dugan, Aunt Ella's interior designer. Dougie, this is Urban Katie, Aunt Ella's niece and my new best friend.
Very nice to meet you, Mr. Dugan.
Oh, call me Dougie, please.
Well, all right, Dougie. So nice of you to have stopped by to visit. To what do we owe this great pleasure?
Well, I thought I should tell you that I probably would have come sooner, except I thought you needed a little time and space to grieve. And your aunt had really something in mind. So, well, anyway, it's
Oh, Mr. Dugan, are you okay? Should I get you a glass of water or something?
No, Prairie Ann, that's fine. She has hired me to come here and redo the whole house from top to bottom.
Well,
Everything.
Mr. Dugan, I mean, Dougie, I have to tell you that I've looked through all of these papers and nowhere does it say that a house remodel is allotted for. And I'm so sorry.
Oh, you don't have to be sorry. Your aunt has paid for everything. All the colors, all the furniture, everything has been paid for.
Well, well, John Robert Olson. It is time we met. I have searched for you for years after Father's dying declaration. And soon, very soon, we shall meet, and I shall have what is rightfully mine.
So, this is man you dream of, John Robert Olson, American capitalist pig. Pui.
Oh, Boris, please, please, this is purely business. Father sent him something years ago that is mine, rightfully mine, and I shall have it back.
I understand your obsession. For chicken plucker, he is quite handsome.
Oh, my darling, darling brother. Boris, I tell you this. When I return from my trip, we will have wealth beyond our wildest imaginings. As for this chicken farmer, I spit on him. Pooey.
I come with you then.
No, no. This is something I must do.
Place your left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
No, Ms. OMalley, you are the State Fire Marshal, are you not?
That is correct.
And you filed the report concerning the fire at Katie Olson's farm?
Yes.
In a nutshell, please tell the court what you found.
It was arson.
Order! Order, I say. I will have order. I will clear the courtroom.
No further questions.
What was in that ad anyway?
Well, just like we discussed, room for rent, $300.
I was beginning to think that maybe it said something like, desperately seeking weirdos.
Well, the phone's just ringing off the hook.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Well, we'll see. I just hope that these interviews go better than these conversations have.
Yeah.
Well, come in, have a seat.
Oh, man. You must be, Willowbrook. Would you like some coffee?
Oh, no, man. Coffee gives me hives. Not groovy.
Coffee? Hives? You gotta be kidding.
Yeah, man, coffee gives me hives. I get big blotches all over my skin, and then I'm itching, and my eyes swell, and my tongue swells.
So that's a no on the coffee then?
Well, Willow, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, man, I was born a love child. My mommy and daddy and I, we traveled in the circus until the incident.
Stanley Crockett. Dog whisperer. I called him out the room.
I'm sorry, Mr. Crockett. I can't hear because of all of that barking.
Samson! Delilah! Cricket! Shut up!
I'm terribly impressed, Mr. Crockett.
Oh, it's nothing. I just seem to have a way with dogs.
So you're one of those dog whisperers.
Well, actually, I prefer dog psychologist, but dog whisperer is what people know.
Dog whisperer.
Yes, well, right now I'm working with a neurotic German Shepherd, a bipolar Beagle, and a paranoid Pomeranian.
Have you ever worked with a cord-chewing cat?
No, ma'am, I'm strictly a dog doc. I walk the land with my dogs, over the hills and through the bogs.
Dr. Crockett, do you have any relatives in this county?
You're barking up the wrong tree there.
I just love the way Tom Dodge played Stanley Crockett in this last clip, didn't you, Jeff?
Absolutely.
And the way he can do multiple roles, it's amazing.
It is amazing. And you know, somebody else in those series of clips played multiple roles too, didn't they?
Okay, that's enough. Let's look at another clip.
Come on now, this won't hurt a bit.
Not now, Minnie.
Not now, Minnie, not now, Minnie. I wish I'd never bought you those binoculars.
Oh, for crying out loud. Why don't you go groom the poodle and just leave me alone?
Fifi is just fine. I clipped and dipped her yesterday.
Would you quit hovering over me and just go fry something?
Give me those. You think you'd never seen Katie's farm before.
Quite the circus, eh, Minnie?
I must have had one too many glasses of wine at lunch. I thought I saw Ronnie Silage riding on an elephant, being chased by a pack of dogs, a wild man, and Betty Thompson.
Oh, my little Minnie May, you're not hallucinating. Looks to me like Urban Katie has invited some of her artsy-fartsy Hollywood friends here to pay us a visit. Oh, crap. They don't have a camel, do they?
Well, there goes the neighborhood.
So that was a big piece of coconut cream and 2 coffees?
You got it, honey. So let's see what you got here.
At approximately 1,300 hours, on March 16th, you learned you were adopted. And a Mrs. Swanson, not Mary Olson, was your biological mother.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to...
Whoop. And furthermore, a lawyer, Ed, indeed learned that you were adopted as an infant and that your biological father was Russian KGB.
Well, that's right, but what I would...
Well, then, I would say my work is done here.
No, it's not. Happening? Sit down.
Settle down, Cousin John. You're scaring my customers again.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I need you to check into those other things, find out what they mean to me, and who's doing it, when they did it, and why they did it.
Something's up with Cousin John.
Why? What's he done now?
He winked at me.
Who winked at you?
Cousin John. I can't put my finger on it, but he's up to something.
Ronnie P. Silage? Well, yeah. Oh, I'm Ricky Ray Thompson, high school football quarterback.
Ricky Ray, you
Yes,
old
man.
dog, well,
Yes,
where
man.
you been?
Well, I've been in Hawaii working on a pineapple farm by day, running the club circuit by night.
Hawaii. Now, what would possess you to leave paradise for the pastures of sweet swine?
Well, it was lady trouble.
Ooh, lady trouble. Ooh.
Yeah, I tell you, I just can't seem to avoid it. Charm, I'm cursed because charm just oozes out of every pore of my body.
Oozes. I wish a little would ooze off me. You know, there's this little lady I got my eyes on here, but she can't see me for Adam, can't see me for the forest, can't see me for the trees.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ronnie, you're lucky. You ought to thank your lucky stars. I gotta beat them off with a stick. I'm telling you, it's just a terrible curse that I'm under. Count your lucky stars, Silage.
Ooh, what's your secret?
Oh, there's no secret. You just gotta know what a woman wants.
Know what women want? No, there is not a man alive who knows what a woman wants.
I do.
You do?
Yeah, it's no mystery. Hey, bartender, bring us another round, would you? Don't be alarmed or anything, but I want you to kind of take a glance over your left shoulder and take a look at that woman in the black dress in the corner.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, do you see her?
Yeah.
Well, I'll bet you right now that I can go over and come back with her phone number in less than 30 seconds.
Well, that's Carolyn the librarian, and she hasn't had a date in, well, let's face it, she has never had a date.
Well, sit back and watch the master in action.
Okay, Marianne, I need to get this counted and in the vault ASAP, okay? What's wrong with you? Take this.
Shh. Nice and easy.
Crap.
Very quietly and very quickly put the cash in this bag.
In this bag?
That bag. I don't want the bait money out of the drawer.
Hey, John, come on.
But I'll take the money that you're holding.
Come on, John. John!
Come on. I ain't got all day here. Let's go.
Come on, John, there's one.
Keep it coming. Come on.
Oh my gosh, there's two. John?
Come on, come on.
John? Come on! I feel just terrible
Too
about
slow,
this.
you're too slow. Pick it up here, pick
what
it
I've
up.
been through to get this.
Come on, lady, just take the money from him.
Okay. Sorry. Here we go.
Okay, now, it's been nice doing business with you, but I gotta give myself some time before the cops arrive, so we're gonna put you in the vault.
But it's Friday. If you put us in the vault, there won't be anybody get us out till Monday.
Oh, that's right, it is Friday the 13th. Unlucky for you, I'd say. So let's move it to the vault.
Oh my God.
Oh, Johnny, you haven't changed a bit.
Mystic? What the? It's been over 10 years.
Yes, my dearest Johnny, it has been a long time. But in my heart, it seems like only yesterday since your lips touched mine.
Oh, where's Emil Scissorhands?
Emil? Emil and I are still with the circus, but enough about him. It was destiny when we met at that chicken pluckers convention in Dubuque, lo, a many moon ago.
Well, wait a second. I don't know that much about fate. All I know is I went down to the hotel bar to have a drink, and you needed a light.
Hush, dear Johnny. Your words are like rhapsody to my ears. But I have to ask you something before you steal my heart away again.
Whoa, Mystic. Listen, we had a great time, but I've moved on.
Have you? Well, Emil and I have moved on as well. Too hungry. But first, I must ask a favor of you, John.
A favor?
Little John.
Time did you say Ronnie's train is coming in?
Oh, he said at about 5 o'clock tonight. That's if the snow holds off.
Well, I cannot wait to tell him about the reward money.
Reward money?
Your brother is a rich man. He gets half of the reward for helping to